Yo, what up, people? It's the Kitty G back again, Sunny TV Arsenal, with another transfer update show. So let's get started. It's the Kitty G, and we're back on Sunny TV. Let's get started, guys. Okay, so we got a bunch of stories for you guys today. Big up to everybody in the comments before we begin. But today we got a jam-packed show. There's so much stories coming out today out of Arsenal news. It is actually ridiculous how much news has come out today. First things first, let me get started with the main reason why a lot of people are probably here. If you haven't heard, Ainsley Maitland Niles is rumored to be going on a big transfer to Wolves for in and around 20 to 25 million pounds. So what do you guys think? Do you guys want Ainsley Maitland-Niles to stay at Arsenal? Would you guys take the money and leave? What do you guys think? Because in my opinion, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, we're selling him for 25 to 20 million pounds. In my opinion, we should keep him. We should not sell him for if we're getting 25 million, it's hard to turn it down. If it helps us get the Thomas Partey deal over the line, I'll probably take it. But people in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about this deal. It came out of Sky Sports today. Sky Sports reported that Ainsley Maitland-Niles is in advanced talks with Wolves, and they are looking to sign him on a 4-year deal. Arsenal are looking to get rid of him for in and around 20 to 25 million pounds. Like, honestly, guys, that is very impressive. And that is a good piece of business from Arsenal. When you think about it, he's an academy kid that we did not spend any money on, and he came in, and now he's going to be making the club in and around 20 to 25 million pounds. And I'm quite happy about that move if it does happen, but I will get into the comments in a bit to ask you guys a little bit more about that. Now, in other news, we are linked to a defender today, and we have actually signed him. This is an academy kid from Tottenham. His name is Jonathan Dinzeyi. I struggle with names, guys. He's a 20-year-old defender. He's a center back, and he came on a free transfer, leaving Tottenham, coming to Arsenal this transfer window. So he is now an Arsenal player. Welcome to you. The club have announced that he has joined the club, and big up to him, bro. Leaving the scum and coming to the right side of North London, not the wrong side. Am I right, people? So get into it. Have you heard of him? Let me know if you've heard of him, if you heard anything about this kid, and we'll get back into all that news in a bit. Now, last night, talking about academy players, there was an academy graduate in Serge Gnabry who did win the Champions League. So big up to Serge Gnabry, big up to Bayern for winning the Champions League last night. They were the gracious winners of the Champions League, and Serge Gnabry has gone on to have a great career. Now, a lot of you people would remember he did not want to sign a new deal at Arsenal. He actually wanted to leave the club at the time in which the club let him leave. He had an amazing Olympics, and Arsenal were looking to get him to sign a new deal. Instead, he chose to go back to Germany, and the club were beside themselves when he left, and they're quite upset that he left in the first place. So Serge Gnabry, big up to you. Our loss, but people making fun of us saying, haha, you let Serge Gnabry go for 5 million. Get your facts straight. We did not let him go for 5 million. He wanted to leave. His contract was running down. We had a choice: sell him or let him leave on a free. And we did not want to let him leave on a free. We just decided to sell him for 5 million. We should have had a buyback clause. We should have had a sell-on clause. I don't know how much we made from that, but I heard Bayern Munich basically did a sneaky deal behind our backs to get him to move to the Bundesliga, test him out in the Bundesliga, and then they had an agreement with his former club, Hoffenheim, that they were going to move him on once the time came. So that was a sneaky little deal from them, right? Now, in other news, Leeds are after 2 of our players. Leeds are after 2 of our players. The newly promoted side, Leeds United, are currently after Mr. Rob Holding himself, the center back who started in 2 FA Cup wins for Arsenal. And a lot of people thought when he was injured under Emery's reign was going to come back and save the defense. Remember, guys, we kept saying Hector Bellerin is injured. We have Tierney injured. When Rob Holding, Hector Bellerin, and Tierney come back, they're going to save the day, this, that. And you know what? Rob Holding has honestly not lived up to the billing of what we expected him to do. He's had injury problems. He's had health issues. He's had a knee issue that he had at Manchester United, that away game at Manchester United last season when he got tackled by none other than Rashford on the side of the pitch. He hurt himself, and since that day, he was not able to recover. And it's just quite sad, honestly, in my opinion, because I thought Rob Holding was going to be amazing after us winning that first FA Cup with him and Mertesacker in the defense. And just to remind you guys quickly, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit the like button too. While you guys are here, go hit the like button and subscribe to the channel on YouTube, right? Now, let me continue with Rob Holding. So Rob Holding is looked at as Leeds options for center back options this season. They're looking to purchase him for, the rumored price is between 10 to 15 million. So same question that I asked about Ainsley Maitland Niles. Would you guys sell or keep Rob Holding? Or what do you guys think? Just let me know what you guys think, because this is for you guys. This channel is about the people, and we want to know what you guys think about Rob Holding. Let us know in the comment section if you're watching the playback, and if you're watching it live, let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna get to you guys in a minute. I just need to go through the rest of the stories. So Rob Holding has been rumored to be going to Leeds. In addition to Rob Holding going to Leeds, we're hearing academy youngster Sam Greenwood is also being linked to Leeds. And they're saying Arsenal are willing to let Sam Greenwood go to Leeds to further his career due to the fact that he has not gotten any senior minutes yet as a starter or as an option off the bench. And the club look at him being an option to sell for in and around 6 to 7 million, I'm hearing. It has gone as low, the reports go as low as 5 million, but they're saying mostly in between the 5, 6, 7 million range. So another player that we could possibly be selling, an academy kid that we could be selling, and the club looks to be moving on a lot of players right now. So first, you got Ainsley Maitland-Niles that links to be leaving to Wolves. Now you got Rob Holding linked to be leaving to Wolves, and now you got Sam Greenwood being linked to be leaving to Leeds. So now there's another player that has been linked to be moving back to England, a former Arsenal striker you guys already know his name, Yaya Sanogo. We thought Yaya Sanogo was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it didn't turn out that way. Yaya Sanogo did not turn out the way we expected him to turn out, and he's now playing in the second division in France for Toulouse, and he's being linked to a move back to English leagues with Middlesbrough in the Championship. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know. But yeah, getting back to Arsenal, Calum Chambers. Calum Chambers is another player being linked away from the club, guys, with Calum Chambers being linked to be leaving Arsenal to go to Fulham. And in my opinion, Calum Chambers leaving, I would rather keep him over Rob Holding, in my opinion, because what he did at the end of the season, I found quite impressive. Even though some of you guys might not have thought what he was doing at the beginning of the season was that impressive, in my opinion, it was quite impressive what he was doing. And don't forget that game against Aston Villa, he saved our asses with those last-minute contributions to the attack. In addition to that, he did have a hat trick in the Europa League earlier in the season. He was contributing in an Emery team that was struggling. He was one of the shining lights. And for us to sell him to Fulham for 12 million, guys, another guy that we're selling for 12 million, I don't know. You guys be the judge. I'll let you guys be the judge, jury, and executioner on this one. But this has been this report has come out of various sources. All sorts of sources have said this. And you know what? If he does leave, best of luck to him. But I generally would want to keep him. And we're going to get into the comments. I see you guys blowing up the comments right now. Big up to you guys in the comment section. We're going to get to you guys in a second. Just before we do that, one more story before we get to the comment section. There is another story. Guendouzi. Matteo Guendouzi, guys. Matteo Guendouzi has not only been linked to Lyon in a swap deal for Hassam Aurier, to Barcelona in several deals. They've tried to offer us swap deals for their players, which we do not want. They've also offered us straight up disrespectful offers from Barcelona, which we do not want. But now PSG have apparently come correct, and L'Equipe are reporting out of France that Matteo Guendouzi could be on his way to PSG, since PSG are very interested in him. And with all these clubs being interested in him, I'm not surprised Matteo Guendouzi leaves this summer and packs his bags and just decides to leave. Because in my opinion, Matteo Guendouzi, he's probably out the door sooner than later, guys. Don't be surprised if he does leave sooner than later. Now, I'm just going to get to some of you guys in the comment section. Let's get started with some of you guys in the comment section. So yeah, getting back to Ainsley Maitland Niles, you can see here that he's saying Nuno Espirito Santos, the Wolves manager, could turn Ainsley Maitland Niles into a great player. And I think he would. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is a really good player. He's very versatile. He can play many different positions. And Wolves, they've experienced it firsthand. When he came on as a substitute against Wolves, he showed his quality and his ability as a defender, taking on Traore on those 1v1s. And I was quite impressed. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the club selling Ainsley Maitland-Niles, I don't really know. But really dismantling really dismayed by why the club has decided to let Ainsley Maitland-Niles go out of the screenshot, and why keep holding as well? And why would you keep holding as well? Hey, well, they are saying they're going to sell holding. Getting back to Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, very useful squad player. Disappointed he will be going. A lot of people are saying that. Can't keep him if he wants to go. That is true. That is super true. If he don't want to, what? If he don't want to, then sell him. Sad. Yep, that is sad. They must loan him, not sell him. I don't think the club wants to loan him away. If they're going to loan him, most likely they're going to keep him. They're not going to loan him away. But what are we gonna do? Let him go? Some people say. I agree. Okay. I've learned how we have learned how to live above players like Ainsley Maitland-Niles. We have too many below average players in this team. Sell him ASAP, add the money, get us Thomas Partey, and one Thiago or Coutinho. I big up to you, bro. I rate that. That is a good comment, guys. What else do we got here? Let him go. We are tired of average players at our club. I completely agree. It is sad though. Sentimental wise, it is sad, but holding. Okay, now getting into holding, we got some of you guys talking about the holding deal. Getting into holding is decent, but he was decent until that injury against Manchester United. That is true. He did contribute to that 22-game winning streak that we had with Emery before he got injured also. Rob Holding should stay. Keep Rob Holding. A lot of people are saying Rob Holding. Age is on Rob Holding's side. That is true. Some people are good news. What? John Stones is linked to Leeds? That is news to me. I did not know that. Big up to you. Breaking news from the guy right here, Hypnosis Gamer. Lance is saying, we're meant to have 100 million to spend to sell Niles, sell Socrates, Mkhitaryan, Kolasinac, Tierney, El Neni, as well as getting Partey, Ceballos, and Aurier. That would be big news. Let's be honest. Shout out, bro. Great. Glad Gabriel is here. And P.S. We don't need 1.5 million. What? I'm confused. Okay, now getting on to Sam Greenwood. You got some people in the comments talking about Sam Greenwood. Let's talk about Sam Greenwood, guys. So Sam Greenwood was supposed to be a great prospect. Why let him go? The reason why they're letting him go, Sebi, is I think he hasn't been able to break through into the first team. And he might want to leave for his own career. It's not just Arsenal that you got to think about. There's two sides to every story. So Sam Greenwood might want to leave based on his side of the story, not only the Arsenal side of the story, right? Now let's go on to the next story. Keep holding, sell Chambers, Mustafi. Although, LOL, he ain't been bad at the end of the season. Socrates also. So yeah, he's saying Mustafi wasn't that bad at the end of the season, but also sell Socrates. Who's a backup left back? What do you mean who's backup left back? Right now we have Tierney, we got Saka, we got Kolasinac. And if you guys haven't heard, there's another story that I haven't mentioned yet. Kolasinac. Kolasinac is being linked back to his old club, Schalke. He's being linked to a move back to Schalke. And this story has come straight out of Sky Germany. So Sky Germany have linked Kolasinac back to Germany, back to his home club, Schalke, where he won when he got into the all-German team. What am I saying? Not the all-German team, the all-Bundesliga team as a left back, and he contributed the most goals in the Bundesliga before he came to Arsenal, the season where he came on a free transfer. He contributed to the most goals as a left back in the league. That's in a league where Bayern have a good left back at the time, where Jordi Alba was not Jordi Alba, Alaba for the Austrian player at Bayern was the left back at Bayern at the time, and he had better numbers than him at that time. So I think maybe going back to the Bundesliga, going back to Schalke makes sense for him, and it makes sense for Arsenal too, selling him. This is good news, some people are saying. I'm not exactly sure which story you're talking about. Kolasinac should be sold. Awful defender. I completely agree. Kolasinac has been not that good defensively, and he did make a big mistake against Tottenham in the derby. So it makes sense why a lot of people got rid of him. Sorry guys, I just had to skip. I skipped through a bunch of comments. Let me go through some of the comments. Let me go through some more of your comments. Good news. Selling Chambers. Sell Chambers, in my opinion. Okay. Big up to Sonny and the boys. Big up to you, bro. Chambers is decent. Okay. Now, there is another story. Apparently, not only are we selling Ainsley Maitland Niles, but I am also hearing, guys, that we could possibly be also selling another right back at the club. And it's not Cedric. Today, out of France, breaking news has come out that Bellerin is being linked to PSG. Bellerin is being linked to PSG. And Hector Bellerin, you guys know a lot of Arsenal fans are torn on this guy. He divides opinions big time. Hector Bellerin is now being linked to PSG by RMC Sport, the big publication in France. RMC Sport have linked Hector Bellerin to PSG, and they've said PSG are extremely interested in the Spanish right back at Arsenal due to the fact that he could be possibly on the chopping block at the Emirates. And if this is true, we could not possibly sell Bellerin and Ainsley Maitland Niles in the same summer. This is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. We are going to probably sell one of them. We're not going to sell both of them, in my opinion. It makes no sense. It makes no sense why you sell Hector Bellerin and Ainsley Maitland Niles in the same summer. Put yourself in a problem that you don't need to put yourself in. Currently, you have 3 right backs at the club. Maybe sell one, whichever one brings in more money, and you keep the other one. I don't know what they're thinking, but you guys let me know what you guys think about this. Bellerin possibly leaving. Bellerin out. He is not going to get any better. Wow. S Cricket Ball says Bellerin out. He's not going to get any better. Sell Bellerin. He cannot defend. Wow. The Bellerin hate is jumping in right now. If we sell Tree Grower, then we must keep Ainsley Maitland Niles. That makes so much more sense than just saying sell him because he's not a good defender. We definitely need to keep Ainsley Maitland Niles. If we sell both of them, who are we going to bring in? You guys tell me. Would you guys go after Max Aaron and sell both of them? Because I think you're taking 2 steps back and then taking 1 step forward. It's not really going to benefit you. I sell one of them and maybe bring in a better right back next summer, not this summer. I think it's going to be too difficult to bring in a right back and sell both our right backs. Okay. Now, Saka should never cover Tierney. Get rid of... Wait, Xhaka should not be covering Tierney. Get rid of Kolasinac. Bring in Jamal Lewis. Ooh, big shout. Big shout. Big up to you. 1 second, Martin Ross. I'm going to get back to your comment. I have something to talk about that. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Bellerin's finish. Sell Kolasinac and bring in Tagliafico. Saka and Tierney. Big up to you. Okay, so Gabriel. Let's talk about Gabriel, guys. So we're going to talk about Gabriel for a second. Gabriel has apparently Gabriel's medical was being done today. And not only did we learn that Gabriel's medical is being done today, we learned Arsenal fans are literally detectives. Arsenal fans should be signing up for the FBI. They should be signing up for MI6, whatever. Anything that has to do with detective work, Arsenal fans should be signing up for. You want to know why? Because Arsenal fans not only have tracked his flight all the way to London Luton Airport, they tracked that guy's flight from Lille all the way to London Luton. They tracked his car when he arrived in the UK. And this is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Arsenal fans, you guys, I love Arsenal fans. I love our fan base. Our fan base is absolutely amazing. For you guys to do this kind of detective work, it is actually hilarious. Like, big up to you guys on Twitter who post this kind of stuff and love this kind of stuff, because I could never do this in my opinion. But you know what? Arsenal fans, not only did we learn that Gabriel had his medical today and that he was flying from Lille to Arsenal to get his medical done, but we learned that Arsenal fans are kind of a little bit cuckoo, and we like to basically stalk our players once they're about to sign. I feel sorry for Thomas Partey because he's next, guys. He's the next guy we're going to be stalking. Thomas Partey is the next guy that we're going to be stalking. But today, Gabriel has officially had his medical at the Emirates. He's going to have his medical. Once he has his medical, he's going to have to go into quarantine, apparently. Actually, the quarantine portion of it, the club have spoken to the Football Association, and they've gotten the green light to let him get his medical and everything done with one individual doctor, and then he can and bypass the whole quarantine situation, which has been pretty good. They've due to the fact that he had a private flight, they followed all the rules and regulations to make sure that everything went well. And once again, Arsenal fans, you guys are the best. Us fans, we are the best, because people who go out of their way to do stuff like this, I'm here for this kind of stuff. I'm here for it, and I find it absolutely hilarious that someone went out of their way to find traffic cams and to find planes and follow his plane all the way to from Lille to Luton. It is absolutely hilarious, people. It is absolutely hilarious. Now, getting back to the main topic, let's see what you guys in the comment section are saying, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. So, yeah, you guys already know it's the Kitty G. And if you haven't already subscribed and you're here for the first time, subscribe to the video, share the video. And if you don't like the video, you can even dislike it. I don't really care. Do whatever you got to do. Drive up those like buttons. Even if you want, drive a dislike button. This is Arsenal news. This has been the update. I'm not done. This is not done. We're going to be talking about it in the comment section. So where are you guys at? Let's see where you guys are at. Let's see where you guys are at. 1 second. Okay, so I think this is the last comment I've seen. 1 second. All what we should be concerned about now is how to find a balance in the team. We have lacked creativity in our midfield. We need stable and creative, maintained balance. Sell Kolasinac, Ainsley Maitland Niles, Nelson, Torreira, Guendouzi, Socrates, El Neni. Free up the wage bill. Get us Partey, Thiago, Coutinho. Then we are good to go. That is a lot of work that needs to be done, my friend, and it doesn't happen overnight. I completely agree with you. That is a lot of business to be done, but I think Reece Nelson, you got to keep him. I disagree with you there, but the other people, I think you're spot on. Even Ainsley Maitland-Niles, there is a case to keep him, but El Neni, Socrates, Guendouzi, Torreira, they've all surplus their requirements, in my opinion. Bellerin in, up to you, my friend. I don't think Bellerin's going to stay after next season. Most likely this is probably going to be his last season at the club. I don't hate Bellerin. I just think I don't think he's good enough to get us to the next level. But the fact that he's not good enough to get us to the next level, but you got PSG who are just in a Champions League final saying they want him, is pretty interesting, don't you think? An update on Thomas Partey. My friend, I have no in-the-know report on Thomas Partey. The last thing I heard about Thomas Partey is that Arsenal are looking to speed up the signing of Thomas Partey, and they are looking to get this deal done sometime before the end of the month. They have not said when, but they're saying they're looking to get the Thomas Partey deal done sometime before the end of August. If the deal is not done by the end of August, then they're probably going to push it back to the beginning of September. But most likely this deal is still in the works, is still one of our prime targets, and Arsenal are looking to raise funds to pay for that 50 million for Thomas Partey. Even if they don't raise funds, before they raise funds, we apparently have heard that the club has around 110 million to spend this summer. Jonathan turns, what? Oh yeah, we just saw Jonathan, here we come here. Oh yeah. Fresh thinking, Egal. Your right idea about the what? Fresh thinking, Egal. You have the right idea about the right back situation. Thank you, my friend. Big up to you. You got this. Good vibes. Good vibes only, guys. Good vibes only. What's going on, guys? We're going to be doing a podcast tomorrow, just talking about all the topics again. But today is to listen to the people, to hear what you guys have to say about all these transfers. I've spoken enough now. Mustafi and Chambers can play right back. That is true. That is true. Mustafi and Chambers can play right back. From all the good young signings, we have changed the first team with Jonathan, George Lewis, Akal, and Salah. Yeah, we've signed a lot of players. Oh, and Saliba can also play right back. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. But the thing is, guys, are we bringing in William Saliba to play as a right back, or are we bringing him in to be a part of a center back pairing? Because in my opinion, William Saliba and Gabriel are our future center back pairing, and I would love to keep it that way. Listen, guys, checking out Decore, knows the EPL. Was just in a terrible team. I want Sarr and Decore. I don't want Partey too expensive. Then try to get Aurier and try to get Phillips. Are you talking about Calvin Phillips from Leeds? I think you're talking about Felipe Coutinho. I'm sorry. Felipe Coutinho, my bad. I read that wrong. If he's interested. Yeah. Forget about Partey and sign Decore. Wow, you guys have some Partey haters on here and saying Decore. I think Decore is going to go to Everton, guys. I don't think he's going to stay in the Championship. I think he's going to Everton. Everton look like they're going to be signing him. And if Everton sign him, it's going to be a big, big signing for Everton. To me, Abdul Decore is a solid player, but I think Thomas Partey is a level above him. Thomas Partey, guys, he should be an Arsenal player, in my opinion, over Decore. And I'm sorry, guys, if you disagree with me, you disagree with me. I would love to hear why. But I think Thomas Partey as an Arsenal player, it just looks beautiful. The shirt just looks beautiful on him. Okay. Let's also tell about Thomas Partey. I think Thomas Partey is going to come. I think the deal is going to happen. 50 million. Arsenal are going to fork up the 50 million euros to get him. It's going to cost 45 million pounds. And it's going to be a good deal for Arsenal. Saliba can play right back and left back. We don't want Saliba playing right back and left back. We're going to be playing in a back three next season with David Luiz and Gabriel as our back three, I think, in my opinion. Selling Ainsley Maitland Niles, keeping Bellerin is an effing crime. Arsenal is penny pinching club. We can continue like this, we'll be in the Championship soon. Hey, my friend, that is a lot of pessimistic views right there. I think you got to be a little bit more positive. The club is moving in the right direction, and I'm very happy about how they're moving in this direction. Big up to everybody in the comment section. I'm going to keep reading comments. I just want you guys to talk about everything that's going on here. So remember, we've mentioned Bellerin to PSG. We've mentioned Kolasinac to Schalke. We've mentioned Sam Greenwood leaving the club. We've mentioned a new signing from Tottenham as a free agent. Congratulated Serge Gnabry on being the second Arsenal Academy player to win a Champions League. Sanogo coming back to the English game. Guendouzi possibly leaving to several clubs. Fulham coming in for none other than Calum Chambers. And Ainsley Maitland Niles, the main story of the night, possibly signing a 4-year deal with Wolves, in addition to Rob Holding. Now, we can talk all day about all these guys and everything, but the main thing people wanted to hear about today was Gabriel, right? Gabriel and everything about Gabriel. Okay. I wish Ainsley Maitland Niles was staying, but I wish Ainsley Maitland was staying, but we have to make some funds for other purchases. I understand 2 more signings are coming in. And hey, they always say the person who knows never tells their sources, and the person who speaks doesn't get told stuff. So anyone who has information, don't tell anybody. But if you want, you can tell me. I promise I won't give up your name. Reckon we regret losing Ainsley Maitland Niles. I don't know, man. You tell me. I think Ainsley Maitland Niles is a baller, and he could be our James Milner. And we might regret it. We might not regret it. It can go both ways, right? Yo, sup, bro? What's up? Big up, Eagle. Yo, big up to you, bro. Coutinho staying at Barcelona. I personally think if Coutinho leaves Barcelona, it is a stupid move for Barcelona. Coutinho's a baller. They should have never sent him on loan in the first place. Keep all the youth there coming so nicely. Hey, we got a fan of the academy right here. And then the next person says, sell Nelson. What the fuck? Ha ha ha, crazy. Nobody is selling Nelson under my watch. I love Reece Nelson, and I think Reece Nelson can be levels. Don't forget, he was killing it in Germany before the second half of the season where he struggled. If we don't get Thomas Partey, it's poor transfer. It's a poor transfer window. Really? If we don't get Thomas Partey, it's a poor transfer window. Even if we get Houssam Arwa instead of him, if we get Houssam Arwa instead of Partey, is it really that big of a miss? Because think about it. Houssam Arwa is 22. Thomas Partey is 26 or 27. So he has years of experience on him. Yes, Thomas Partey has more experience, but Houssam Arwa is younger and he can offer you more. So I think if we can get Houssam Arwa or Partey, I don't mind. If we can get both, it's a madness, guys. It's a madness, and I'm going to get excited. I'm going outside, quick exercise if I miss anything. Going outside for a quick sig. Excuse me if I miss anything. No problem, bro. Go do your thing and hit a like on the video. And I hope everybody from Facebook checks out Sunny TV Arsenal. Big up to you, bro. We don't post all our stuff on Facebook. So if you don't catch us on Facebook all the time, come on Sunny TV Arsenal. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And guys, if you haven't already subscribed, remember, subscribe to Sunny TV Arsenal. It's the channel where you get all the news, everything, every single day. And don't forget, if you can, share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend and tell them to like the video too, okay? But yeah, we are not done. We're not done. We're not going nowhere yet. Next comment. What do you mean? Bellerin isn't good enough? Are you guys so stupid? Cedric is better than Bellerin. What? What do you mean? Bellerin isn't good enough? Are you guys stupid? So Cedric is better than Bellerin. Fans, Arsenal fans, hypocritical and dumb. He has been injured and came back. That is true. That is true. Getting Gabriel is a great piece of business. Getting Gabriel is a great piece to find. I need what? Finally, to fill a need. Now we need to rebuild the rebuild this midfield. Sorry, I'm struggling reading today. Saliba can play right back. I know that. Now I know that at least. Big up to you guys for telling me. To come and do what? What are you guys talking about? I missed that. Let's go. Let's see what else. I don't want Coutinho. Some people don't want Coutinho. What do you guys think about Coutinho? Because in my opinion, Coutinho is still a top class player, and I think Coutinho, he's shown at Bayern that in the right system, he can contribute to a team. It doesn't matter if you play him on the left of a front three. It doesn't matter if you play him in the midfield as an attacking option, like almost like a number 10 or a default like midfield where it's a box and one, and he's like at the top of the box of the midfield four. You can do many different things with a Coutinho, but I don't know if a Coutinho deal is going to happen. I almost feel like it's between Coutinho or Ceballos, in my opinion. It's almost like, which one are we going to pick? I don't know, but you guys tell me what you guys think. Love Partey, such a solid player to be in front of our young defense. That is true. Partey is the best CDM in the world. Reminds me of Alex Song. Was Alex Song the best center midfielder in the world? I don't know. Bring in Aaron from Norwich. I think he would be a great signing, young, and looks like he could fit the bill. Yeah, true. I'm having a day today, guys. Struggling to read. I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, 1 second. There is another comment here about Yaya Sanogo. Talking about Yaya Sanogo, the only reason why I brought him up today, guys, is because Yaya Sanogo is being linked to come back to the to the English League. He's coming back to the Championship with Middlesbrough, and he's going to be playing with Middlesbrough next season. After leaving, he's being linked to leaving Toulouse, which is in the second division of the French league and the leagues, and they're coming to the Championship to Middlesbrough. And Sanogo, he is still on Arsenal's books? ? No, he's not. He's no longer on Arsenal's books. We've sold him. The only reason why I brought it up is because it is a former Arsenal player being linked to a move within the English game. And I just thought you guys might be interested in that story. But hey, maybe not. And maybe it's not for everybody. Okay. What are you saying? Let's see what this guy's saying here. Bring Pate and the Leon playmaker. We are good to go for the season coming. That is so true. Imagine if this becomes our transfer window. How much would you rate this transfer window out of 10 in your opinion? If we already have Gabriel through the door, and I am hearing that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's deal is pretty much done and dusted, guys. I'm hearing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's deal is pretty much done and dusted. His deal is going to be announced sometime this week. It's expected to be sometime before Friday that this deal will be announced. And Arsenal have been trolling us for too long. They're going to announce this deal before Friday. And once they do that, I'm going to be excited, guys, because Lacazette and Aubameyang back up top together. It's going to be a beautiful sight. But the thing is, they might not be together next year because Lacazette is still being linked away to Juventus and other clubs. So with Lacazette being linked away, Torreira being linked away, all these guys being linked away, and still no links for Ozil leaving. I don't know, guys. You guys tell me what you guys think, because there's just so many links. Also, we haven't even spoke about Socrates, Mustafi. They're being linked to be leaving too. And Mustafi, I haven't heard too many links from Mustafi. I've only heard one link about Mustafi leaving to Napoli. That was what I heard about Mustafi leaving to Napoli. And yeah. Oh, Dani Ceballos also being linked to AC Milan. It's just links after links after links. It is absolutely silly season this year with all the transfer links, all the stories, absolutely mayhem in the transfer window and all the rumors that keeps coming up about Arsenal. You guys know Arsenal just have stories on top of stories constantly. We have players that we keep hearing about that we're going to miss out on that we probably didn't even talk about. There's random guys from Germany that we're being linked to that I never even heard of. And then don't forget, we've been linked to that playmaker from RB Salzburg, and nothing ever came from that. So it's just like, sorry. So yeah, let me just show you guys. Let me share screen some of these story links that we have right now. So Arsenal links. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I've been sick all day. I actually got sent home from work today to get a COVID test done on myself. And luckily, I was able to get the test done quickly, and the results came back quickly due to the fact that my wife is a key worker. She works at the hospital here where we live in Basingstoke, and she had to go to work tonight. She's doing a night shift, and before she could go to work, they had to make sure that my test came back negative. So I did get a COVID test done this morning. I don't have COVID-19. I came back negative, and it was a very painful and weird experience. Actually, it made my nose twinkle, and it made me teary-eyed. I don't usually cry or anything, but that COVID test made me tear up hard. I wasn't crying. It made me tear up. So yeah, Saliba and Gabriel will not play together. I don't think they're going to play together in a 2. I think they're going to play together in a 3. In my opinion, they're probably going to play together in a 3, in a back 3. Ainsley Maitland Niles is great, slight tackler, on the ball, great timing. Shame. Yeah, it is a shame. What do you mean moving in the right direction? Selling our best young players can't be good. The thing is, if you criticize Ainsley Maitland Niles before, and now you come back and say we're selling him as a mistake, I would get that. I don't get. I don't get the people who. I feel like he divides opinion. Some people don't want to sell him. Some people want to sell him. But it's difficult, guys. It's difficult. We don't know what the club is going to do. All we do know right now is that the situation is a little bit touch and go for fans, because some fans want to keep him, some fans don't really care if we keep him. It's all up to you guys. But yeah, so here's the Ainsley Maitland Niles story. You can see here that they're saying Ainsley Maitland Niles to Wolves, set to move for 20 million. You got the Kolasinac story. You got all sorts of links just happening. Links. It is silly season, guys. Don't forget that. Coutinho was playing in the Champions League last night. Yeah, he was. Coutinho was playing in the Champions League last night. He came in as a substitute near the end of the game for Kingsley Coman. He came in as a substitute for Kingsley Coman, and no, he came in for a substitute for Gnabry. 1 second, let me double check that. He did come in as a substitute last night. He came in as a substitute last night, and I can't remember exactly who he came in for a substitute for, but he did come in as a substitute, and he did get playing time. So just so you know, I'm not making this up. I'm just gonna double check that quickly. Yeah, he subbed in. Yeah, Felipe Coutinho did sub in, and he might have subbed in for either Gnabry or Thiago. No, he did sub in, and he did sub in for Gnabry. Thiago was subbed out for somebody else. It was Toulouse that subbed in for Thiago. Now, the Thiago rumors to Arsenal, in my opinion, are absolute BS. There is no way Thiago is coming to Arsenal, guys. I'm sorry. I want to break the news to you guys. He's not planning to come to Arsenal. He's most likely going to go to Liverpool. He's going to stay away from Arsenal. He's going to stay away from Chelsea. There's no links. The links that are coming out of Arsenal about Thiago are that Arsenal are interested in him. There has been no reciprocated interest from his side of things. So Thiago to Arsenal is highly, highly unlikely, in my opinion. So we cannot get too excited about that, in my opinion. Thiago is not probably going to happen. Saliba or Gabriel. Who you think could start? Question mark. I don't think any of these guys are going to get a lot of. I don't think they're going to get to play in the Premier League. They're probably going to get some burn in the. Some of these guys probably would get some playing time, maybe in, like Jonathan and these guys. I think they're going to play in the under-23s, and they maybe get some playing time in the Europa League, but they're not going to play in the Premier League, guys. The Premier League is only the big boys are going to play in the Premier League. These young guys are not going to play in the Premier League. Are you welcoming Gabriel? We still need to sign 2 more players. Are you welcome? You are welcome, Gabriel. And we still need to sign 2 more players. Yep, we still need to sign 2 more players. Don't worry, we can do that. Can I join Sunny TV? Wait, can I get the link to join Sunny TV Twitter? Yeah, so Sunny's Twitter is official Sunny1. So you guys can go check out Sunny on official Sunny1. Okay? Official Sunny1, that is his Twitter. And you can check me out on Twitter at the Kitty G. And you can also subscribe to the channel on YouTube, my friend. It's called Sunny TV Arsenal. So please hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already done that. Big up to everybody in the comment section. So let's go to the next comment. Is a welcome new. Yeah, I think a lot of us want Thomas Partey, my friend. Ainsley Maitland Niles is better than Bellerin, Cedric, and Max Aaron. Wow, that is a hard statement. So you're basically saying do not sell him at all costs. Am I agreeing with you, Alan? Yeah, he literally says that in a comment a little bit later. Guys, you guys, big up to all you guys in the comment section. It's a great thing that that you guys are in the comment section, and all you guys in from Arsenal Inside Out group on Facebook. Big up to all you guys too. If you guys can go to Sunny TV Arsenal on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely great. The link is in the Facebook thing, so just click on that and check us out on YouTube. Big up to all you guys on Facebook on Arsenal Inside Out group. All you guys in Africa, everybody all over the world. We got some Australians here. We got some people in the UK, of course. We got some people from Canada. Tell us where you're from, guys. Tell us where you guys are in the world. Okay, so next, guys, I'm going to give you guys a little project. I want you guys to tell me what is your starting 11 for next season. Put it in the comment section. Name your full 11s. Tell me what your starting 11s are, because I want to hear your starting 11s and who you think we're going to be bringing in. So if you think we're going to be bringing in Partey, put him in your 11. If you think we're going to be getting Aurier, put him in your 11. Husam Arwa, put him in your 11. If you think we're going to be getting a new right back, put him in your 11. If you think Ainsley Maitland Niles is going to stay, put him in your 11. So let's do this, guys. This has been a great stream so far, and I'm loving every moment of this. You guys are, your energy, guys, today is amazing. Keep Lacazette. Hopefully, it won't affect Aubameyang. If Lacazette goes, yeah, you're right. If we do sell his best friend, it's not like he's going to stop scoring goals if we sell Lacazette. But would it affect him in a negative way? You got to ask yourself that sometimes. You're right. You're definitely right, my friend. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. Sell Lacazette, he's been linked to Juventus. That is true. He has been linked to Juventus, but that rumor has gone cold. I haven't heard anything about that rumor recently. The rumor came and left. It hasn't gone any further than that. So I actually don't know if there's any legs to this rumor because we haven't heard too much about it recently. Arsenal League midfield. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you guys. We are going to be doing a fantasy Premier League. We're going to be doing a Sunny TV Fantasy Premier League. We're going to be doing Sunny TV Fantasy Premier League. And if you guys check out the community page, the league is already in the community page. So check it out. The link is in the community page. And I'm going to show you guys that right now as we speak. But in the meanwhile, let's get to more comments. We need Thomas Partey. Okay, here are some of the 11s. So Leno or Martinez, Saliba, Gabriel, Luis, Saka, Aurier, Ceballos, Partey, Tierney on the left. So it's a back three. And then, 1 second, I think you have too many players. So I'm kind of confused. You have too many players, my friend. So which one is it? Either one, Leno or Martinez. So it's a back three with Gabriel, Saliba, and David Luiz, right? You got Saka on one side. You got Tierney on the other side. Who's your right back? Okay. Oh, Saliba's your right back. My bad. Okay, I got it now. It makes sense. But what formation are you playing? Let me know. I'll get back to that. Let's see. With Bellerin, will never be the... Well, with Bellerin, we will never see the best out of Pepe. We need a proper right back since we selling the only one we've got. Ooh. The man's basically saying Bellerin's not a proper right back. That is harsh, my friend. That is harsh. What? Try boxing. I got banged in the nose, y'all. Only still. Oh man. Sadly, the fan base rates Ainsley Maitland Niles ? Suddenly the fan. Yeah, you know what it is? When somebody's leaving, there's a lot of sentimental value thrown out there, and when somebody leaves, it's almost like there's a set of fans who celebrate. The player doing well on another team. Like, for example, there was a bunch of Arsenal fans who were celebrating the fact that Gnabry was doing so well outside of Arsenal. And even you got people celebrating Tyrese, not Tyrese, what am I saying? Jeff Rene Adley, even the guy that at AC Milan, I forget his name right now. I think he's Moroccan. You guys probably know his name, the guy that I'm talking about, AC Milan, former Arsenal player. A lot of people want him back too. 100% better. What right back will we go for? I genuinely don't know. I completely agree with you. We don't know. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so yes, time to get into these people's lineups. Let's get into everybody's lineups. We're going to get into those comments right now. Just before we do that, though, I'm going to show you guys the link, where the link is to find the Fantasy League. You guys can see this. If you guys can see this, this is where the link is to find the Fantasy League. It's in the community page. I'm going to show you guys this right now. Let me just get this picture up off the board. Oh, another picture came up. Okay, so you guys can see that. That is where you can find the link to the Fantasy League. And before we get into the lineups, and everybody in the comments, tell us what formation you also think we're going to be playing. And yeah, and if you haven't already checked it out, I did a video on Arteta's tactics on the 3-4-3. We did a video. And also, last night we had our record stream, 52K views on a stream last night doing the Champions League final watch along. Big up to everybody who watched. We've had over 100 subscribers last night. Big up to everyone who subscribed. If you haven't already subscribed to Sunny TV Arsenal, this is your chance on Facebook. If you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, you can just go click that subscribe button, click on that link on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, and if you're on YouTube, just hit that like button and hit the subscribe button while you're at it. And if you want, hit the notification bell so you can know every time that we go live, okay? So yeah, getting back to the Arsenal starting lineup. Who do you guys think is going to start next year? What do you think the formation is going to look like? How are we going to play? Are we going to play with a back three? Is Arteta going to change up his plan? What is it going to be? What does Arteta have in his mind that he's going to do? Because Arteta does have the Champions League in his mind in 3 seasons. So we're going to have to find out what he's going to think, what he's going to do, and how he's going to do this, because it's going to be interesting transfer window. And I'm just going to get to the lineups, guys. Before I get to the lineups, just one moment. I want to show you guys a picture that I had on yesterday. But yeah, I think we're going to play a 3-4-3, in my opinion. And we're going to start the season with a 3-4-3. If we do change the formation, it might change halfway through the season. But I don't see us changing the formation early in the season. I think it's going to change maybe 15 games into the season. We might change the formation and start tweaking things. Depending on our opponents, we might change the formation. But I don't see us changing the formation that often, consistently throughout the game. And don't forget, the back three really did help with our spacing. It really helped with our spacing and our awareness off the ball and our ability to win the ball back and all those other things. Now let's get into your formations. I don't mind keeping Lacazette. Big up to you, Sebi. You're always in the video comments. Okay, so first person here. What? Big up to you, bro. I haven't seen you before in a while. So he says goalkeeper Martinez or Leno. Defense, he goes Max Aaron, Saliba, Gabriel. So he brings in Max Aaron. Midfield, he brings in Aurier, Pate, and Ceballos. And front three, he goes Pepe, Alba, and Saka. I like that team. We got somebody here who says 4-3-3. Okay, 4-3-3. You got someone else here saying 3-4-3. Okay. I hope Martinez keeps the goalkeeper position for the new season. Ooh. So you're giving up on Leno, or are you just saying you hope that he keeps it based on the fact of his performances? Because Martinez, in my opinion, has been a shining light at the end of the season. We didn't know what we had in him, and now we have ourselves a decent goalkeeper pairing. We don't know who's our best goalkeeper, and this is a kind of headache that a manager wants to have, and I like that. We need Thomas Partey, says this guy. Okay, we got another lineup. You got Martinez, Hector, Gabriel, David Luiz, Saliba, Tierney. So he went for a back five with Dani Ceballos or anybody, Xhaka, Pepe, Lacazette, Aubameyang. Okay. And we got ourselves 3-4-3. Most people are saying 3-4-3. Should we go for Kozman from Leipzig? I haven't seen enough about him for me to give you an honest opinion on him. I've watched Leipzig, but I haven't done like the player analysis where you actually watch that one individual player throughout the game and take in how he plays. So I would not know exactly how good he is or how bad he is. But from Leipzig, they don't really defend. Their defense is so open. They're only an attacking team, in my opinion. Their defense is so open that I question the ability of their defenders on when it comes to not having the ball and how they are in the defensive side of things, because they're not that good when it comes to holding on to leads, holding on to clean sheets. So any defender from Leipzig, I would be skeptical. Yes, Pepe is better with Ainsley Maitland Niles. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Ainsley Maitland Niles, don't underestimate how crucial Ainsley Maitland Niles was to our FA Cup run near the end, guys. FA Cup run near the end, Ainsley Maitland Niles was extremely crucial. He did a lot in the build-up. He did a lot in the attack. And he gave Tierney an option to then build up. If you guys already seen my tactics show, I did a tactics show the other day, and we were talking about how in the FA Cup final, you had almost all our attack coming from that left-hand side, and you had Tierney up front, you had Maitland Niles flying up, and you had Aubameyang, and then it gives you so much more options when you have Tierney and Ainsley Maitland Niles on that left-hand side. even if you put Saka there, Saka can do amazing on that side. But the right-hand side, not a lot is coming from Bellerin. So that's why a lot of people might be happy with the links that he's going to PSG, right? Let's get back into these comments. Where did I leave off? Okay. Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba, Saka, Partey, Coutinho, Aubameyang, Pepe, Willian. 4-3-3. He's changing the formation on us, guys. Here we go. Sebi, big up to you. That's exactly who I was talking about. The guy at AC Milan who used to play for Arsenal in the academy that we let go. It is Benassar. And we did let him go. And now he's being linked to Manchester City. Another mistake from Arsenal. Hey, man, we can't call everything a mistake. If something works out, eventually it's going to work out one day. We sold Yaya Sanogo. That wasn't a mistake. Okay, this formation is a 4-2-3-1. He has Emo. He has what do he has? Martinez, Saka, Gabriel, Saliba, Tierney. Where is Saka playing? Is he playing as a left back, right back, in a part of a back? I'm confused. Is Saka your right back or is Saliba your right back? And is Tierney a center back? What's going on with this formation, Stan Kroenke? Tell me a little bit more about it. You got old school Gunnar. Okay. Leno, Gabriel, Luis, Saliba. So that's a back three. Oh no, Saliba's playing right back again. You got Saka, no Tierney. You got Partey, Aurier, Willian, Pepe, Abba. Guys, throw in your formations. Okay, you got Leno, Saliba, another back three. No, but again, he got Saliba as the right back. Wait, but you're playing 3-4-3. I'm confused. Who's on the right hand side of your back three? Who's on the right hand side of your four? Because you have three midfielders and you only have one wing back. Who's going to be the wing back on the right hand side? Benassar at AC Milan. Yeah, he is at AC Milan. But we did not sell him to AC Milan. We sold him for cheap, and we had an option to buy him back, which we did not take. We chose instead to do something different. 3-4-3. Guys, let's talk about this. The 3-4-3 was actually good for us when you think about it. On the ball, it gave us the opportunity to take away from the midfield that was so weak, and we would give the ball more to David Luiz, who is able to pick out that pass more than some of our midfielders. And it gives us the flexibility to change formations throughout the game so much with the back three, starting with three center backs, than it does starting with a back four. So it was really a good thing when you think about it. Let's get into this. I can't wait for Fantasy League to begin. Yeah, Sebi, I see you. Big up to you, Sebi. 3-4-3. Any beef lately? Question mark. Yo, Stan Kroenke. Yo, you know me, man. I'm Switzerland. I don't deal with beef. I don't deal with beef. And if I do deal with beef, it's halal. Martinez, Max Aarons, Saliba, Gabriel, David Luiz, Tierney, Ceballos, Partey, Pepe, Martinelli, and Aubameyang. Guys, don't forget Martinelli's injured, and he will not be healthy until maybe halfway through the season. So we won't expect Martinelli to play in probably the first 10 fixtures of the season. Okay, Martinez, Saliba, Luiz, Gabriel, another back three with Bellerin and Tierney on both sides. He's keeping Bellerin. You got Partey, Xhaka, Willian, Abba, and Pepe. I like that team, but Lacazette's not in your team. So where's Lacazette, my friend? I thought you said you wanted to keep him. 3-4-3. Everyone's saying 3-4-3. Woo! We got some technical nuance here. 3-1-4-2. What is going on with your formation, my friend? I have no idea. Okay, so you got three center backs. You got a holding midfielder. You have a flat four with high wing backs, or maybe a right midfielder and a left midfielder with two up front. What is going on? You don't care about defense, do you? You have 6 people up top and you got 4 people in the back. Just go 4-4-2 instead. It makes more sense. Put David Luiz in the back of the midfield. I mean, put David Luiz in the center back position. Move somebody in the right. Okay, let's see. What was his team originally? What was his team originally? This makes no sense. We have to see his team. You know what? Send me back your team with the formation because this makes no sense. I have no idea how this works. You got some tactical nuance that I don't have. You probably have your coaching badges. I don't have any of that stuff. To be honest, if you asked me to coach a basketball team, I'd be able to coach a basketball team. But if you asked me to coach a football team, I would probably struggle due to the fact that I don't know all the terminology and I've never been trained to be a coach in football. Where basketball, I used to coach basketball leagues back in Toronto when I ran a nonprofit organization. So that is that. And also, guys, big up to all the 136, 140 people watching. I think there's about 50 of you guys watching from YouTube, over 90 of you guys watching on Facebook. I need all you guys on Facebook. If you can, subscribe to Sunny TV Arsenal. It would mean a lot to me. Big up to you guys. And if you can like the video on Facebook and on YouTube, that would mean a lot to me also, guys. So just hit a like on that video, and it goes a long way, guys. And don't forget, so let's just go through some of the rumors that we've been hearing today. First of all, we've established that Arsenal fans are kind of a little bit psychotic with all the plane following and everything that we do. We've also established that we're also a little bit psychotic when it comes to following the car that he got into. You got Holding possibly leaving to Leeds. You got Kolasinac possibly leaving to Schalke. You got Chambers possibly leaving to Fulham. It's just been a ridiculous day of just transfer news. We got ourselves a new kid. We Sol Campbell 2.0. Congratulations to Serge Gnabry. Yaya Sanogo might be back in the English leagues. You got Guendouzi on his way out to possibly 3 different destinations. We got Calum Chambers possibly leaving to Fulham for 12 million. Rob Holding possibly leaving to Leeds. And the breaking news of the day, it looks like you should not be getting an Ainsley Maitland Niles kit because he'll probably be on Wolves this season. So yeah, that's been Sunny TV Arsenal. It's the Kid EG. Anything you guys want to say before I go? I'll read out some more comments before I leave. Just let me know. Stan Kroenke is telling me his formation. His formation is a 3-1-2-1-2. I have no idea if that is even a real formation. I don't think you can even play that formation in FIFA, my friend. Talking a lot. There's a reason why Stan Kroenke is not involved in the football decision-making at Arsenal. But yeah, just want you guys to know, this has been Arsenal Transfer Update Show. Drop a like on and don't forget to hit that like button. We're going to be here back tomorrow for another video. Sunny's going to be hosting it tomorrow. He's going to do a full podcast, hour-long podcast with more content. So we're going to bring you content as much as we can. We're going to bring you all the Arsenal transfer news, all the breaking news. And don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and check out more content on Sunny TV Arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, and I'm out.